Yeah.
Look at that little close back.
Tried to feed him. So we just had two kangaroos fighting each other, a big one, a little one. And we thought we'd try to break it up and feed them, but they didn't want none of that. G'day, happy campers. Welcome back to Camp Spot Reviews, where we camp, fish, we cook, and we dodge mosquitoes like it's an Olympic sport. This weekend we're at Eurimbula Creek Campground in Eurimbula National Park, just a stone's throw from 1770 in Agnes Waters. Now here we are, we're in the bush, the ocean's right behind us, and the creek's just next to it. Unfortunately, it's first in, best dress, and old mate's got the best spot here when he's right on the beach. We have to go through this little track to get to the beach, but it's still good. Let's suss it out. Eurimbula Creek Campground is an enchanted yet remote four-wheel drive access only spot in Eurimbula National Park. After rattling your teeth loose on a corrugated dirt road that turns into a sandy slog, it's a secluded spot on Busted Bay, so you'll need to be self-sufficient. The vibe is super chill. Shady campsites under blue gums and pink bloodwoods. A short walk to the creek and beach, and basic facilities like a non-flush toilet, picnic tables and fire rings. No potable water, so bring your own. It's $6 per person per night. Bargain for a spot this scenic. This place feels untouched. Think raw Aussie bush meets pristine coast. I think we should throw him back. Oh, only just press record then. Wonder what you got. So the last 2 times, I got a mud crab. You're not allowed to keep mud crabs here as it's a mud crab sanctuary. So he just dropped off when he got to the bank. And Tegan pulled up a toadfish before. But this river and creek is meant to be teeming with mangrove jack, flathead and bream. We've run out of prawns, so we're down to using bacon and sausages. That's our last resort for bait. I do have a bait rig rigged up trying to catch some little fish, but to no avail. Let's see what we're working with here, whether it's a crab or a toadfish or something a bit more impressive. Yep. Not too loose. He'll run away. Tighten him up. You got him. Unless it's a crab, you've got him hooked.
I have got him hooked. You'll be getting him off because
well, if it's a crab, he'll just let go when he wants. So, why have you loosened it so much? Oh no! See, these are the mishaps. These are the mishaps that happen when you go fishing. You got him. Reel him in. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, it's a fucking crab.
It is a crab. Look at him. Look at that big fella. Like I said, this place is full of mud crabs. You could catch like 1 million a day if you're allowed to, but it's illegal because it's a mud crab sanctuary. So unfortunately they steal all our bait and we can't even eat them back. So what do you do? We're trying our luck to catch some flathead or bream, changing our approach by having a flick in either Eurimbula Creek or in Busted Bay. We just need to watch the tides as they rip through here faster than a kangaroo on a Red Bull bender. The plan is to cook some fish on the campfire, but I'm not the most skilled outdoorsman, so this is all still a big learning curve for me. But no other way around it than to just get out and give it a crack. That's how you learn, hey? We're giving good old prawns a go. Might get on the yabby pump and see if we can get some live bait from the creek at low tide. Eurimbula Creek Campground offers a mix of coastal and bush vibes, so be on the lookout for goannas getting around. They're pretty harmless, but they are curious. Also worth mentioning is the chance of dingoes and wild boars. Keep food scraps put away and you should be alright. You gonna chase me? Because I need to go that way. Yeah? Which way are you going to go? That way? Here's going. So I saw this recipe online and for some reason I didn't write it down or didn't prepare a script, or I don't know how much of what to use. I just wrote down like the ingredients and how it'd be interesting because it sounded interesting. So basically it's a stuffed baked apple with like cinnamon. So I got cinnamon, walnuts, oats, and the recipe said brown sugar. Now I've switched out the brown sugar for honey, and I'm also adding choc chip.
Yum.
Just for the sake of choc chips. And it did say to add some butter as well. So I'll start off just with throwing the oats into the bowl. Now I didn't have an apple corer. I would recommend an apple corer because I had to do it by hand, by knife, and it took me a long time and it was very dangerous. So lucky I still got my hands. Now with the walnuts, I'm just going to use the back of the spoon and crush the nuts up like that. That's a technique I've learnt in my day. Now you can also use pecan nuts as well, but it did say walnuts. So, what else? We'll add something else dry. I like to add the dry ingredients first before the wet ingredients. Now I won't use all these white choc chips because I got something in store for tomorrow night that should be awesome also, which I didn't write down the steps and method and quantities of the ingredients. I just wrote down what it needs and figure out the rest. It also did not say vanilla extract, but I'm going to add that because that makes everything taste better. So, tiny bit of that. Cinnamon. Let's just go like half a tablespoon just to be safe. The stuff can be overpowering as it's a
whoopsie-daisy.
As it's a spice. So, that was more like a tablespoon. I don't know how much honey, but you tell me when?
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 When now?
And we'll do a tablespoon of butter and we'll just see what happens, right? So, just, now, the butter is, would have been better if I melted the butter first, I'm guessing, but if I slowly mix it all together, as you can see, it should slowly take shape. And then, when I stuff the apples, I wrap them in baking paper, alfoil, and chuck them on the coals of the fire.
It looks like apple crumble or something.
Well, the cinnamon should make it smell like an apple pie.
Yeah.
That's the whole plan. The choc chips weren't meant to be in there, but that's going to be
yummy.
an interesting twist. I was thinking of even doing Nutella, but we use that for everything, don't we?
Yeah. You've had a bush turkey walking behind you.
There is a bush turkey. I can hear him. He's coming out of sus. Threw some apple down for him before. We should have got that into him. So we'll get this mixed up as such. That's probably as rough as I'm going to go. And then start loading up our apples.
Yum, babe.
Now I didn't realise how much filling this made. We probably could have done a couple apples worth. I'll just eat the filling on its own, to be honest. Yeah. It's awesome. And when you core it, you leave the bottom. So the bottom of the apple is still there. And like I said, I did by hand, so it was really rough and tumble cutting those apples with a knife. But we got there.
We did.
So I could have made them deeper. We got all this extra stuff in there. I should just melt this in with it when I wrap it.
Yeah.
Go. So we got them. And I will actually add the other bit there. Half each. Make it fair. Boom.
That's funny.
It is funny. Throw that out of the way. And this is how you wrap really good. What do you think of my wrapping skills?
It's good, babe.
Ta-da! That's one. Now we'll get back to you when we finish baking them.
Good job.
Alright, we're gonna check how they're going. Yeah. Do you think it's ready? One's popped.
Look.
Oh, did it all explode out?
It did.
Well, I can have that one. Oh, maybe, yeah, get the good one out too. Oh no, popped. So one exploded. Sacrifice. Alright. Don't drop them. Open up the good one. I want to see what the good one looks like. Move the broken one.
It's so hot.
Oh, don't do that. There's the tongues. Want me to do it?
Yeah, I'll get you to do it.
Aww.
Swap over.
Jeez, you always get the easy stuff.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, the little light's gone out. Just try and fix that light for me.
Yeah. Quick. What the f is that?
We're wasting film. Oh, that is very hot. You nearly got burnt. Can't believe that one's gone. Oh. How's that look? Oh, look at the reveal.
Yum.
That looks yum as. Okay, so it worked. This one might not be ruined. I think it's still all in there. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's still all in there. Look at that. It's still all in there. It just exploded a little bit. Yum, look at that. I'll eat this one.
Okay.
They look good.
Well done, babe.
Good job.
Yeah.
It worked. The camp spot is just 14 kilometres away from the laid-back beach town of Agnes Waters. A chill surf town with cafes, shops, and the only patrolled beach nearby. It's your supply hub for fuel and food, and a 20-minute drive from camp. Just down the road from there is the picturesque town of 1770. This historic fishing village was named after Captain James Cook's first Queensland landing in May 1770, making it the birthplace of Queensland. It's the gateway to the southern Great Barrier Reef. Agnes Water is said to be named after the ship Agnes, lost at sea in 1873, possibly near the surf beach. The exact location of the wreck remains a mystery, adding an air of intrigue to the town's maritime history. Few visitors know of this story, as it's often overshadowed by Captain Cook's name. I just want to show you how tricky this track is at night time. See, we're going back to camp at night, and I was not expecting it to be this treacherous and dangerous. Well, there's trees on both sides of me, any room for error, and it just looks like this is where you get killed. Like if I crash here, if I break down here, no one's coming to get me. It'd be goodbye. The mosquitoes will eat me. The turkeys will come and get me. Look how narrow that is. At night time. It's scary. Look at it. There's trees on either side of me. It's scary.
Oh Jesus, I'm
Look
trying
out
to
the
hold
window. Sean, don't hit the camera though. Bring it back in. Look at that. Look at that tunnel. And that's with my spotlights on. Look at that with just normal lights.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Put them back on,
Look at
babe.
that.
Yeah.
And there's trees on the side.
Put them back on.
There's trees on the side of the system. Alright, I just wanted to show you that. We'll get through this. Okay, so after last night's success, we've decided to try something different. And this is brownies baked in oranges, I guess you'd call it. So I've hollowed out the oranges, cut the tops off. So, got some hollowed out oranges, tops cut off. Set that aside for a while because I'm just going to get our brownie mix. I'm not doing it from scratch because I'm lazy. Shouldn't take too long. I'm trying to keep it down for all the other campers. That'll be rough, right? 2 eggs. Ooh. In the bakery I used to be able to crack 2, 1 hand each, like this. I'll show you. Ooh,
Really?
No
Yeah.
shell. Yeah, I can do it with both hands at the same time. And then our butter. So I had to melt the butter. I just put it down here because it's going to burn the place. So I got 125 grams of butter, 2 eggs, and the brownie mix. So, like, we're not doing it from scratch, but that's what has to happen. And we should just be able to mix it all together.
Were they the chicken's eggs? They
are our chicken's eggs. Yes, they are. Wonder how they're going at home.
Yeah.
With Bowie.
And our lorikeets.
Come have a look at this. So I was going to add extra chocolate chips, but I don't know where they are, but we should be fine.
I know where they are.
Where are they?
In the container.
In the container?
Yeah.
Should I worry about it? Or? Nah. That's alright, we got enough. Alright, once you got it looking like this, just come have a look. We're just going to load up our hollowed out orange with this brownie mix. We'll get as much as we can in there.
It's messy.
It is messy, actually. You're meant to put the tops back on and then wrap it in alfoil.
You're right.
Nah, it's a bit hard doing all this. Look how much extra we're going to have. We're just going to have to bake it in something.
Oh, God.
How's that look?
That looks yum.
Alright, we'll get one lid. I hope this is the lid for this one. I can't remember. We'll get the alfoil.
You're funny, babe.
Let's see if I can do it. Remember
funny.
how good I am at wrapping things from last night?
Remember the thing popped? The apple
One
popped.
did pop.
You're right, baby. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I'm alright, I got it. Even if it explodes, it'll be delicious.
You're doing well, baby. You are.
We have one complete brownie in an orange.
This will be interesting.
Ready to be baked in the coals.
This will be
We'll get back
interesting.
to you. So we got our 2 oranges in there in the coals. Might have to move the coals around soon and turn them around. But look at my little pyramid scheme I've built. My pyramid fire, and then I got the saucepan on the top. Hopefully it doesn't tumble down. But yeah, I had all those, all the wood just crisscross stacked up like that. And it just gives it heaps of oxygen and worked well. Moment of truth. Just pulled it off the fire. I'm going to open this one up. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. We got a second one I can throw back on the fire if it doesn't work. And we threw the rest of the mixture
in a saucepan.
I don't want to burn my hands on this. I should have waited for it to cool down. But try not to waste any time. Okay, so it's looking very orangey. I just want to see if that brownie is cooked into like a cake or a pudding kind of consistency.
No, it's still gooey.
It's still gooey. Oh, we didn't do it.
That's okay.
Okay, well, I'm still going to eat some of that. No, the second one, I put the second one back in and keep cooking it, and we still got heaps. Like, we put the rest of the mixture in the saucepan, so that's going to work. We'll get back to you.
It's still really hot.
Blow on it.
No, because shit will go blowing up.
Hey.
Excuse me, sorry.
Hey.
Hey. Swearing, sorry.
Children could be watching this creative video. Just tear into it.
It smells bad.
It's not bad. It's lightly flavoured. With heat and smoke.
That's freaking hot, babe.
Oh my god. Just show the cake part. Where is the cake part? Did this one work or not? Oh no.
There we go.
It worked. That looks like pudding.
It's pudding.
Smash it around, like show me, is it cakey or is it puddingy?
It's puddingy.
I would eat that. I ate my one and it was just goo.
I think the out there is
it didn't go cakey, eh?
Yeah, it did here on the outside.
Maybe you need to let it cool down or it's too late now.
Let me try it.
What's it like?
I like how the orange is like citrusy through the brownie. It's really yum.
You can taste it. Yeah, I did too with mine.
It's
but I didn't know.
yum.
I didn't know because mine was like real liquidy. That looks like more pudding.
It's yum.
There's still some like brownie in there. I can see.
Yeah, on the it's all on the outside. The brownie.
I'm gonna try my saucepan one.
Yeah, try that.
It burnt it. The saucepan burnt. Oh no.
Babe.
What have I done?
Good on you, King.
Oh, my leg. What have I done some more? Where's the tea towel?
Where have you put it?
Hang on, I got it. I can do this.
Okay.
I can multitask.
What's the turtle towel?
We're going to have to get some more fancy turtle towels. How do I... I can't open it. The great reveal. This one actually worked way better than the orange ones.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually brownie. Look at the cakiness to it.
Yum.
Look at the cakiness to that. Yum. That's way better than what we did in the...
Oranges.
This is just the leftovers. Look how yum that is. I'm going to eat the whole thing and then pass out. Yum. The Lark at 1770 offers 3 different tours a day. One is a full day tour that crosses Busted Bay and heads up to the lighthouse with lunch provided. The others are shorter adventures on this amphibious vehicle. I like that song. Pony Club.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Beautiful horse.
The 1770 festival began in 1992 and has since grown into an annual event celebrating both the historical and cultural significance of this area. Since Captain Cook's landing and the Garang Garang people, it serves as a platform for cultural unity and education. Did it work?
So we got a couple of dances we can definitely go as today. We got these dances from Eurimbula, from the coconut dances. And I'd like to give a shout out to the program. The first dance we're going to do is straight out of Eurimbula. It's Old Man, Old Man.
24th, 1770, Lieutenant James Cook, Sir Joseph Banks, the young cabin boy Nicholas Young, and members of the landing party rowed ashore into a new and strange land. Their arrival was cautious, but filled with hope. Here, the landscape was striking. Sandy beaches, tidal estuaries, thick mangrove forests, and groves of pandanus palms. Sir Joseph Banks, the ship's naturalist, although excited, spotted familiar plants, similar to those in the West Indies and South Pacific, confirming they were now entering tropical territory. But nature had a less friendly welcome in store. The land may have looked like paradise, but it fought back. The crew was soon besieged with vicious green ants with venomous bites, stinging nettle-haired caterpillars that clung to their clothes and skin, and an endless swarm of biting insects.
Stop filming you. So we had one more day booked in for camping, but we bailed on it and we got the hotel just because we were at the festival, and it's just the hotel's close to the festival, and I don't know, too much camping is, I don't know, it's exhausting. How do we open this? Alright, we got this. So this will be good for the last day that we're here.
I can feel how cold it is.
Yeah.
This is awesome, I like this. Not too bad.
Oh, that's good. Do a trick. Do a trick. Do a kickflip. Keep going. Stretch. That way. So this is one of two larks that 1770 has, and they're an amphibious vehicle decommissioned from Vietnam Wars. So the Gold Coast also has one of these.
We've been on it.
We've been on it. It was awesome.
And the lighthouse is over there.
No, that's the wrong way for the lighthouse.
Where's the lighthouse?
They just came from the lighthouse area. But yeah, you can go on land and water. Just got a propeller and wheels. And I really think like someone like Elon Musk needs to make a smaller one for one or two people, not a large one. If everyone had one of those, we could just go on land and water. Look at it, now it's a boat.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's all for Eurimbula Creek Campground and for the town of 1770 and Agnes Water. Perfect for fishing, campfires and soaking up the wild. Tegan loved the beach walks and I'm just hooked on this entire area. What do you guys think in the comments? Is it worth a visit? Smash that like button and subscribe for more camping adventures. Any suggestions where to go next, and we'd be very happy to consider them, because next time we're heading to Tiwa Beach north of Noosa. See you out there and happy camping.
Watch the wall, babe. Watch the walls. Oh, the walls.
Yeah. There was a fan in here.
Where is it then?
I don't. There was before. Wait.
Look.
What is happening? It's like what?
It just come out. Like little pieces come out.
I don't think it's your fault, babe. I don't know what's happened. I do know steam from the shower. If you don't close the door, can set the smoke alarms off. So I hope the shower.
But it would have went off in
wasn't-
ours. It would have went off in ours.
I know, it would have went off in our particular room. But we're being evacuated.
Just stand here and wait to see who lights up the smoke.
I didn't bring a vape.
I forgot my vape.
Emergency. Evacuate now.
Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight. Long weed sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in, booty bouncing, don't end. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight. Long weed sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in, booty bouncing, don't end. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight. Long weed sold